Again, good morning, my leaders. Thank you for waking up today and joining the 5 a.m. session. So, today I just wanted us to talk about when we attend networking events. So, what is it that is expected of us? How do we handle ourselves as professional networkers? I know it's something that we always say a lot. You should be attending networking events in your area. Make sure that you show up. But I feel like we've never, maybe in the 5 a.m. session, spoken a little bit more about, okay, so you've shown up. What is it that you need to prepare for when you're attending these events? And how should you conduct yourself in a professional manner as well. So the first thing that I learned when you are attending these professional networking events is you must always value other people's time and opinions. And I think I have switched my slides, but let me do this. Okay. Let's see. I think I've switched my slides. I think I want the preparation to be first. All right. So the first thing that you need to know is, where am I going? What is the event for? And who's going to be there? Because that informs how you are going to show up as a person and how you are going to connect with the people that are there. So there are different types of networking events. Some are professional, like it's a professional networking event. For example, it's women in business function where people are going there to share ideas. Maybe they have invited some powerful women to come and share information with other ladies, or maybe it's a braai, get together kind of braai. People are there having fun. So you have to understand what is the purpose of the event and who is going to be there. It also helps you to do a little bit of research on the speakers. If you get an invite and it does show who's going to be the speaker at the event. So do your research before you even show up prepared, because when you get there you want to show people that you know what you are doing, you know why you are there. And it will also help you if you have a bit of knowledge about the people that are there, especially the guest speakers. Then prepare your pitch. Be ready to introduce yourself. And this goes back to you researching the event, because how you are going to introduce yourself depends on the type of event that you're going to. If it's a formal event, then you have to introduce yourself in a formal manner. Of course, you have your business cards, you are showing professionalism. If it's, an event where it's a fun outing, maybe it's a sports outing, maybe it's a braai, it's not as formal. So you can jog, you can smile, you can introduce yourself in a very fun way, maybe have some cute flyers that you are sharing with people. Then, of course, preparing or researching the event helps you to dress appropriately. So I've gone to some networking events with a few FBOs, and I've seen that dressing is very important. If you go to a formal event, you have to dress formally. You can't go there with your crop top and jeans and heels, because already the people that are there, they're not going to be looking at you like, who is this person? Didn't they get the memo about the event? Already people have placed judgment on you before you even start networking. So how you dress when you attend events really matters. That's why you have to do your research about the event that you're going to be attending. If it's formal, dress formal. If it's something that is casual, then don't show up in a full-blown suit as well, because then you look out of place. And not only are people going to be judging you because of the way that you have presented yourself, but you yourself will also feel out of place, uncomfortable. Imagine you show up to an evening gala and you are dressed in your casual clothes and everyone else is in their evening wear. It it damages your confidence even to go and talk to people. Now you feel like, yo, I don't belong here. I'm not dressed properly. Already, you are negative about the results of the event. Now you're not going to talk to anyone, and then it's a wasted opportunity. So make sure you do your research so that you dress accordingly for the event that you are going to be attending. And of course, in preparation, we always say bring your business cards, bring your flyers, you know, eh, because when you have your business cards with you or your flyers with you, it shows that you are prepared. It shows that you are professional. You are serious about your business. So, this is what I can say in terms of preparing for a networking event. Know where you are going, who are you meeting, prepare yourself to introduce yourself accordingly and dress according to the event. Then make sure you have your flyers or your business cards. I hope I have someone who is following me there in the chat. And then the second thing, these are just the key principles when you are networking with people. Respect people, always value other people's time and opinions. And when we're talking about valuing people's time, it also means that you show up on time for the event. Don't be that person who the event started at 9 and you are rocking up there at 11. It already shows that you do not value other people's time. So show up on time and also value other people's opinions, in as much as you might feel that you know it all or you understand the subject matter. Allow other people to be able to speak, listen to what others have to say. So it must not always be about you. Don't go there with the intention of, I want them to know what I'm doing. I want to tell them about Forever and the products, and these are the best products. And no, go there with a respectful mindset, show up on time, and be prepared to listen to other people's opinions as well. And be there to build genuine relationships, not transactional ones. One thing that damages our business is we don't want to build relationships. We just want to make a sale. I want to recruit, or I want you to buy this. We are not interested in, building relationships. And the essence of networking is building relationships, because the relationship that you build with the people that you're networking with is the one that are going to open doors for you tomorrow. But if you just go there with the mindset of, I want to sell this to Joe, you miss up on an opportunity to build a relationship that can open more doors for you. Maybe you get to sell your tooth gel, but you sell your tooth gel and you make your 160 and that is it. Whereas you could have connected with this person. Maybe they are at a security guard where they work and they meet a whole lot of people. You could have had an opportunity to give them your flyers and they distribute at their office. But because your intention was just to sell aloe, you did that and then you left and then you missed out on the rest. So be there to build genuine relationships, not transactional ones. And don't be there to judge people, to say once you speak to this one and you realize, oh no, they are a helper. That's their job. Then you feel like, ah no, this one can't is not what I'm looking for. And then you move to the next person, because you never know. When you're networking, you don't know who's going to be your diamond, who's going to join your business or who's going to refer other clients that are going to come in and buy products or come in and join the business. So don't be there to judge people in terms of what do they do, how do they look. Just be there to build genuine relationships with people. And from those relationships, when you build trust with these people, you can actually gain more, sometimes even outside of Forever. I've met people at networking events. Yes, I was there to market Forever, but I've met people who are like, oh, do you know that for your company we can do, you could do one, two, three. Now they are providing guidance. And I'm not just growing in Forever, but also my firm is now growing because I now have people that are sure, oh no, I started my firm. I had to do this, I had to do that. Have you considered this? Now they are helping me in other areas of my life. But if you just go there with a closed mind, you don't get to connect with people and get value. Then offer value before asking for something in return. This is something that we always say. So when you are going out there, show the value of the business, show the value of the products. Don't just be join my team, buy my products. What are you offering in terms of value? And then listen, actively listening. Focus on what others are saying rather than talking about yourself. When you are at a networking event, yes, you are there to market yourself, you're there to introduce yourself. But like I said, focus also on listening to others. Don't always be the one who's doing all the talking. Stand there, get to listen. If they ask you what you are doing now, you have to listen to what they are doing with also without interrupting, because as FBOs, we also have the tendency to interrupt or to rush people because we want to get them to our products. Apologies, I think I have flu. So actively listen to other people. Then one thing that I learned about networking is that first impressions matter. First impressions matter. So when you are there, smile. Don't look like you are chewing lemons or something. Don't be so serious. Smile. A genuine smile is welcoming and it helps build a rapport. It helps people come and approach you. If you go to a networking event and you look so serious and angry, people don't even bother to approach you or to talk to you. So smile, have a genuine smile on your face. It makes it so much easier for people to come to you, for people to talk to you and connect with you. Um, Firm handshake. This is if you are attending, networking events that are formal. Have a firm handshake because it shows that you are confident about yourself. Maintain eye contact because that shows that you are paying attention. You are following what the other person is saying. And when you introduce yourself, don't be shy, low volume, like you are not sure about yourself. Be confident, state your name, your profession, your purpose, clearly. Speak clearly so that the other person can hear you and they can also take you serious. So smile. If it's a formal event, then have a firm handshake, maintain eye contact when you're talking to people, and introduce yourself clearly. You state your name. My name is Heather. This is what I do. And I am here just to network and connect with other women in business or whatever the event is about. That is, how you intro, because how you introduce yourself will determine whether the person is going to remember you after that or they are just going to completely forget about you. And in introducing yourself, have your business cards as well. Then you leave your card with the other person. And when you are talking to people, I feel like I'm just talking and talking. I hope I have people that are following. And when you're talking to people, Start with open-ended questions. I like open-ended questions because they encourage a discussion and it shows that you are interested probably in the other person as well. So instead of just, hi, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? I'm fine. Oh, okay. And then now the conversation is dead. But if you have like open-ended questions where you're sort of like asking the other person a question about their interests, their hobbies, what do they do, then the conversation becomes more open. You start talking and you find a lot to talk about than just having the closed questions. So have some, open-ended questions that are like conversation starters, conversation boosters, and then the discussion goes. And as the discussion is going, you're also getting to know the other person. Like I said, be a good listener, pay attention, ask follow-up questions, and show that you care or you are interested in the other person. People in by nature, we like to feel important. We like to feel like, yes, I'm it. If you make another person feel like you are paying attention, you are interested in what they are doing, and you are asking them follow-up questions, you get to connect with them. But if you don't give them a chance to speak, then they just want to get away from you very fast. People like talking. People like talking about themselves. So, as a networker, what do you need to do? You need to be there to listen, to give them the opportunity to talk. And while they are talking, you are also picking up things from that conversation. You're not just talking to someone, you can tell this one is not happy about their job. They feel like they are working long hours. This one needs extra income just from being a good listener and allowing the other person to talk. Then avoid interrupting. Let the other person speak and finish. Let them finish their sentence before you start cutting them off to respond. And this is something that a lot of people do. Someone is talking, already you want to cut them off and come in and respond and all of that. Avoid interrupting people. Allow them to talk and then you respond because you also wouldn't feel good if someone interrupted you while you are speaking. So allow people to finish. Then, even when you feel like, this person is wrong, maybe they are talking about the tooth gel and they are saying it's not a good product because of one, two, three. In as much as you are tempted to cut them off, allow them to finish their point and then respond. It shows respect and it also makes the other person respect you more. But if you keep interrupting them, then they become irritated and the conversation just goes the opposite direction. Keep it balanced. Like I said, don't dominate the conversation. Share about yourself, yes, but allow the other person to engage equally. And then we also have online networking. So if you're doing online networking, you have a LinkedIn profile, maybe Facebook, maybe Instagram, and show that your profile is complete, professional, and up to date. And on this one, I really learned a lot because I had this link that I created. You create your online store and stuff when you start. And I uploaded it and I'm just referring people to the link in my bio. One day I click it and the link is not working. And then I realized, oh, so all this time when I'm telling people to go to the link in my bio, they click it and it says error and they're not able to get hold of me. So make sure that if you have a profile, you've attached a link there where people can connect with you. Just double check that the link is working. If you change your address, if you change your phone number, keep your profile up to date because what would you think if you were someone you wanted to connect with me or you wanted to buy a product, then you click a link and it says error page not found. Sometimes you could think, oh, is this a scam? Is this what? And already, you are losing customers and prospects through that. So if you have a profile on Instagram, on Facebook, any social media platform, make sure that your profile is complete. It looks professional. Of course, professional is relative to what is the platform about. If TikTok, maybe you can't put a picture of you in a suit and whatever. But when we say professional, it means the picture is clear, it shows your face, it shows your details. People are able to recognize you when they see you. So I've seen a lot of people, they edit their pictures so much that when you look at the picture and you now get to meet the person, it's like, wow. So, in as much as you want to look nice, maybe you will use AI to edit your pictures. But one thing I've learned is make sure your profile picture is as close to how you look in real life as possible. Because I've heard someone saying to one of my downlines, "Oh, but you don't look like your profile picture. You look like a completely different person." So make sure when people are meeting you now in real life, they are able to recognize you. So use pictures that are also up to date. Don't use a picture of you from 20 years ago and now you've grown, you look different, because already when your prospect is meeting up with you, those are the things that might not tell you, but it's already going through their mind to say, but no, this is not, the profile picture is not. So even when you're doing your posters, use pictures that when people now meet you, it doesn't look like two different people. Just a side note, but something that I've learned to say. Ensure that the pictures that you are working with as well, in as much as you're going to edit them to make them look professional, but also still be recognizable when people meet you. Um, I see I have quite a number of messages. Let me just check my messages there in the chat. All right. Personalized connection requests. Always add a message explaining why you would like to connect. So I think that would be on your bio. So on your bio, I help other women and youth or whatever to grow their business. No, no, no. Just a short personalized message so that when someone is coming through your profile, they know what you are doing. Engage in meaningful conversations. Don't just send generic messages. Make your outreach personalized. So you are inboxing people on social media. Don't just take a script, copy and paste to everyone. So online networking, create meaningful conversations, have a personalized message for each and every person that you are contacting. Because one thing about these, what do we call them? The trial customer message and all of those scripts that we get from our uplines. Imagine they have shared it in a group that has 100 people and you just copy and paste. There are chances that one person will receive the same message more than 5 times. And what are they thinking? Because your upline is using that message, everyone else in the group is just copying and pasting to everyone. Already, someone will be like, yo, I've received this message 10 times already. And that becomes a 10 off. And now they don't even take you serious because they know this is probably a broadcast or forwarded message, and then they ignore you. So, in as much as you're going to use the script, edit it, personalize it so that it doesn't sound like it's coming from a robot. So engage in meaningful conversations. Don't just copy paste and forward to everyone on your contact list. And also, if you are going to be networking online, Respect people's boundaries. Don't overwhelm people with frequent messages on unsolicited sales pitches. Every day you are in someone's inbox telling them about Forever, telling them about the different products. Yesterday it was tooth gel. Today you're forwarding heat lotion. Respect boundaries. Don't just overwhelm people with lots and lots of messages. In as much as you want to prospect, in as much as you want to sell your products, but also respect the boundaries. Know when to share. If you've shared about tooth gel yesterday, the person didn't respond. Why are you forwarding another message about heat lotion? Why are you sending another message about, everything that you are marketing, you are sending, you are sending. And sometimes it just becomes a lot and you are actually crossing the line. If you send one, two messages, the person hasn't responded, they haven't said anything, then respect the boundaries and stop. Don't keep bothering people in the inboxes. So if you are building online, that is one, those are just the tips that I can share with you in terms of networking. I really, really like the last one. Learn to respect people's boundaries. Know what to share, when to share it, and how to share it, and with whom, so that you don't become that person that when people see your message, they are like, yo, these Forever people, here they go again. All right. I've already said this. Be approachable. Stand in join group discussions. Listen first, then contribute. Don't. Okay, I've already said most of these. The last one I think also is important. Take notes. So jot down details to remember, so that you remember who did you meet, what did you talk about, what were they interested in. And then, as we always say, the key to our business is the follow up. So, what happens after you've attended the event? You attended a networking event, you met a few people, you connected, you got their contacts. Then what? The first thing that I do is I send a thank you note. It's just a quick message, or an email, depending on what type of event was it and what was the discussion with the person, and just thanking them. Hi, my name is Heather. It was so lovely meeting you today. Thank you so much for the tips or whatever. Just a quick short message. I'm not saying, hi, it's Heather from Forever. We have tooth gel, we have what? No. It's just, hi, it was lovely connecting with you. This is my number. Please save it for maybe we can, keep in touch. Something like that. But nothing to do with, yes, you were looking for extra income. Please attend our Zoom tonight. No, nothing like that. Just a quick thank you note. Then ask them to save your number so that you can stay connected. Also, so that they can see your status updates if you are a WhatsApp person. Because remember, on your status, you're going to share products, you're going to share lifestyle. And if they have saved your number, then they can get to see that. So stay connected. Keep the relationship alive by sharing useful resources or checking in occasionally. So, now maybe this is a woman, I connected with them. Yes, I've sent them a thank you note or a quick introduction message, ask them to save my number. And then maybe next time when we have a health talk, I will invite her. If she posts her daughter's birthday, I will comment. I will stay connected. So keep connected to build that relationship with the other person. If they were interested in products, then you can share with them to say the product that you were interested in. Here are a few pictures of the product and what it does, and here are the prices. So you are just keeping the relationship alive. Offer value, and be genuine. Follow up with meaningful interaction, not just a Oh, yeah. Remember you said you wanted to join, so when are you joining kind of messages? But that is it from my side. I hope you found value in what I shared. I'm going to open up if you would like to comment, add or subtract. I'm allowing participants to be able to unmute. I think we can take two or three people that would like to speak. You can unmute yourself or you can just type in the chat. I will read the chat. All right. Oh, I think Karen deserves a forever fab. He's been following. He or she has been following. Other than that, I like the one of offering value. It's so important. Thank you so much, Yari, Pila, Dr. Tebile. Karen, Angie, thank you guys for waking up. I will read through all the comments. I see we are out of time, but I really appreciate you taking the time to wake up and attend today's